family room, and then I would call it a Florida room, but it is under air. And then a large, like, formal dining room. The refrigerator is like a commercial style, like, for a family of 10, it's like twice the size of a normal refrigerator.
Wow.
Same thing with, like, the stove. It's got like 6 or 8 burners and double oven. So the kitchen is really nice. It's a gorgeous house.
Well, I guess it's time for you to ramp up your family. I'm assuming you're going to move in and you're going to start making a big family.
Yeah, I know, right? No, we're happy where we're at.
No, but so are most of your homes in that condition, or do you come across a variety of homes?
No, most of the homes that I list are in pretty good condition. I say that I actually do have a listing coming up next month in June, mid-June. She said she wants to list it. It is in Titusville. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. There's no pool. The kitchen and bathrooms are outdated. And I'm pretty sure it has cast iron plumbing because the house was built in the 60s. But nice yard, no pool. Roof is, I think she said, like 7 years old. AC is brand new. And that one, I think, has a 2-car garage. It might be a 1-car. I looked at it a couple weeks ago, so that might be something that you're interested. I don't know if you're specifically looking for a pool or what.
So
are you an investor, buyer?
Yeah, so I would be the end buyer, but I am investing. I would prefer staying in Brevard, but I've actually seen a pretty decent amount of deals in Titusville as well.
That is in Brevard. Titusville is Brevard.
Is it? I thought that was more on the, like, Orlando side.
No, Titusville, we're right here on the Space Coast. Like, it's North Brevard. Like,
yes,
you have,
yes,
like,
yes.
Scottsmore, Mims, then Titusville. But no, Titusville is between 95 and US 1.
Okay, and in terms of, is she firm on that price? Like, what's it going to be listed for? Like, kind of what's happening from her perspective?
So she wants to list it for like 305. And I have basically told her that that's not a realistic expectation. It's not terrible, but she's like 70-something. She's on a fixed income, and her husband died, and now she needs to sell that house so that she can move up north to be closer with family. And, she's going to downsize and all that, but basically whatever she sells this house for is going to help her buy a new place, and she's going to live off of that for, who knows how long she's going to live, 10, 20 years, I don't know. I'm not trying to be morbid, but so, I think if the house were to truly be sold like as is, where she's not fixing anything, doesn't have to do anything, and you come in there and you give an offer based off of, what you see is what you get, and that there's, cast iron plumbing that, of course, she hasn't had an issue with, but we know there's a life expectancy on that stuff. I could maybe get her around 285.
Okay. And obviously you'd be okay with representing me as the buyer, or let me ask you, do you have to get it listed, or if I got you a pretty decent offer, would you be okay with maybe, getting it sold before putting it on the market?
No, if you got me a decent offer, if you wanted to look at it, I could probably get you like a preview of it, beforehand, before it goes on the market. And if I represented you, that, would save her a little bit in commission, not much, but so that would help her as well.
All right. What? How can I take a look at it? What's the address for it?
I have to talk to her and see when she's comfortable doing a showing. What's your schedule like this week?
So and just to save you time as well, does it have to be in person, or do you think that once she approves, you'd be able to just send me pictures and then I'd run my comps just to kind of save you time? As long as you give me pictures of it, I could do comps in the area and get you a verbal. And if you think it's fair enough, then I could just follow through and go ahead and write the written offer.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Next time I go over there, probably in the next week or two, I will get some photos of it and send them to you. And yeah, and I'll give you the address. But so you're an investor, but you're gonna be living there, or what's your plan?
No, so the goal is for us to make, hopefully, I know it's a little tough right now, but on the low end, we're trying to do maybe 8 to 9% of the sell price. And then on the flip side, if we can get a really good deal, hopefully 10 to 15. But on this one, I don't think that's going to be the case. So yeah, ideally we're looking to flip the home.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah. Shoot me your contact information, and whenever I get back over there, before we go live on the market, I will send it over to you.
Yeah, that would be a blessing. We actually just locked one up in Rockledge. Really good deal. But what I could do also is I'll send you an email with my criteria, just so you could have it on file. And then I'll shoot you a text with my contact information, and just hopefully you could send that to me, and I'll get some numbers for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.